being in love. It is supposed to be the nicest thing in the world. Apparently, some people even say that it's the thing that keeps us alive. But have you ever been in love when you're broke? We have 5 love languages. And they said the most important one is the act of receiving and sending gifts. Apparently. Mbo. You cannot show someone that you love them until you send them a gift. But how are you going to do that if your pockets are as empty as the potholes of Kampala in January? Where there's even no water for us to splash on guys that are passing by with Vigede. Can you wrap your head around Kaboozi on love, being broke, and receiving gifts? Before you go any further, can someone tell me in the comment section how love and exchanging gifts are related? Isn't that a punk way kind of situation? Something for something, nothing for nothing? It is like the exchange of commodities, and it started back then in the days of barter trade before the colonialists came. Back then, if you wanted to marry a woman, you pay 10 cows and that's it, no bargaining, no nothing. But when the Bazungu brought capitalism and money, hop, things just became worse. Now, before even a kwanjula, a man has to buy expensive gifts for the girl, like a TV, a phone, a car, all of that without even a single child in return. All they get is a pair of socks, and that is if the girl is very generous, because socks, 10K. Instead, she'll just go get 1K, buy a pen, and then go and talk to that man in a very, very lovey-dovey voice and say, "Baby, please write your name on my nyash using this pen." Anyway, there is one real place that you can go and get a very nice gift for your podcast, documentary, TV series, or film. And if you're looking to shoot a documentary for your organization, or your film producer looking to shoot your film and you're looking for locations like a hotel, a hospital, a bar, a restaurant, a home, anywhere, just talk to Dilstories Film Studio. They'll give you the perfect gift to start. So, being in love and being broke. Can those two really go together? You see, when you're in a relationship, you're supposed to spend quality time together, right? But when you're broke and you think you're going to sell the idea of quality time to the other person, hey, let me just tell you right now. Time is money, and quality time, that is big money. You see, Cafe Javas, that's school tuition. Even just getting a border ride to your favorite car founder threatens your mobile money balance. Now, these countries where these love languages were invented, the act of receiving and giving gifts is very normal to them. I mean, it's the thought that counts. So for her, even if you send her a flower, she'll be very happy. She'll accept it. Or just a doll or anything that is even cheaper. Haven't you watched those movies? They'll treat those trinkets like it is a kilogram of gold. But in Uganda, hey, gifts came to mean big gifts. You can give someone socks, they'll never take you seriously. They need a gift that is going to solve all their problems. So, don't send your flowers or chocolate. The gift has to be very big, expensive, and showy. People have made it very, very expensive to be in a relationship in Kampala that some of your brothers cannot afford to be in a relationship. But did you know that you can also gift yourself something when you're in a relationship? And I don't mean you buying for your partner, I mean you gifting yourself. Some people decide to buy themselves flowers. A guy will go buy himself flowers, send those flowers to himself at his workplace, and when they arrive, he will call all the workmates and say, "Banange mjumlabe, Mama baby has bought me flowers. Oh my God, she still loves me." There is that. But you can also gift yourself the ultimate gift, a side dish. And no, I don't mean kachumbari on your roasted pork or avocado on your katogo. No, I am talking about a human side dish. The bonus track. Something you can hide away from your main meal. Let me break it down for you. One time, after I just broken up with my boyfriend, I was traumatized. I was stressed. I was heartbroken. I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink. I couldn't do anything. I was just there suffering. And then my friend told me to go for therapy. She's like, "No. You see, there is a WhatsApp group that was formed by women that have been recently freed themselves from the shackles of relationship drama. That is all the therapy you need." I'm like, "Hey." She's like, "Yeah, just join." I'm like, "Cool." I joined this group and hey, the Lugambo I got there healed me instantly. I remember one woman said, he cheated on me because he thought I needed it for character development. Apparently, this guy was a poet. You know those people with very short dreads, as if a failed banana plantation. My friend, when you meet such a poet, take off, just run. Anyway, because if you don't, that man will break your heart and he'll recite about it at a spoken word night. Now, another man, apparently, said he didn't cheat. He was just doing research for our relationship. It was his thesis. My sister, eh? Fear men. Then another one said, the man was so humble, caring, loving, down to earth, very good. So good that when another woman threw herself at him, he couldn't say no. But he didn't want to hurt her feelings. But yes, but he said he was a very big feminist, and he can't break a woman's heart. I'm like, really? Now, my favorite one of all of them is this Molokole guy. He said, but for him, he wanted to test the relationship and see if it was strong enough to resist any temptations. Like Job. Banange. Imagine your man cheating on you and then hitting you with stuff like, baby, you know, even Jesus was tempted in the desert. Please. What? Anyway, after listening to all that crazy drama, I realized that it is very important to give yourself a side dish. Now, if you're dating a broke man, get yourself a rich side dish that can buy you airtime, chips, data, and all of that. Stop romanticizing poverty. Sleeping on a sponge mattress, talking about growing each other. My sister, are you soil? Are you? Moving on. If you're dating a rich man and he's working, so he's so busy to spend quality time with you, don't bother with him. Just get a boda man. Preferably one who is into sports betting. That man will be able to handle all your mood swings like a football team lineup. And he'll hold on to your love like a sports betting pepper, with just one game left. Actually, that is the only time that a broke person will help your relationship flourish. Kati, before you people start complaining that I'm only promoting relationships where there is money, let me give you tricks on how you can make your relationship survive even when you're broke. You see, these days, the only time gifts are exchanged the most in a relationship is during a kwanjula. And the way things are these days, it's not like those days of our fathers, where a man would just give 1 goat and 3 chicken and take a woman. These days, people splash big money. They spend so much money, so much so that they leave for their honeymoon and they are already broke. They get there, they're already broke. They come back, they live together, they are broke. They even eventually break up. So, there's a trick people use these days to avoid that kind of situation. You can actually do a kwanjula without throwing a very big introduction. I call it the family fellowship. This is when 2 broke lovers, deeply in love, deeply in debt, come together, not just for romance, but for survival. There comes a time in a woman's life when she's ready to settle down. Her spirit is ready, she has the Pinterest boards, she has the decoration ideas, and she has the wedding budget in her head. But the man still wants to settle financially. In other words, he's broke. So, what do these lovers do? They put their beautiful broke heads together and come up with a plan. Operation Kwanjula Soft Launch. Now, some guys use this to hit 2 birds with 1 stone. I mean, why spend a lot of money doing a very big function when you can just visit relatives? Not for love, but for lunch. And while you're having lunch, the introduction happens. Small. Let me explain how it happens. Now, a girl will tell the boyfriend, babe, let's go visit your cousin in Tinder. They go visit, and when they get there, they realize that the cousin is now Muslim. Now, they're seated on the floor, sipping hibiscus juice, eating plates of pilau like they've been fasting for a whole month. And then the cousin will come and say, Bambi, you're welcome. Please, feel at home. Then, 1 week later, honey, let's go visit your auntie in Luboa. She's been asking about you. Off they go. Before the greeting is even done, Bonnie and Clyde are handed paper plates full of rice and chicken and a basin of soda. 2 weeks later, the man will say, babe, let's go visit my Jaja in Najanankumbi. they get there and the cycle is repeated. And the judge will say, oh, this is the girl that you've been talking about. Oh, Bambi, you're welcome. My daughter, you're welcome. Feel at home. The ancestors have seen you. And just like that, your unborn child has a clan totem and a seat at the next family gathering. Kwanjula means introduction. So why do a very, very big event when you can just go from one uncle to another auntie to your parents without spending anything apart from transport money? So, if you ever see a couple hopping from one relative to another, hand in hand with smiles on their faces and full bellies, just know, because love is not only about roses and rosary water in wine glasses. Sometimes love is pilau and pumpkin at your uncle's memorial service. Can you wrap your head around this, Kaboozi? Please share, like, subscribe, comment, and tell us the tricks that you use to stay in love when you're broke. And please, please, share this video so that people can learn this trick and know how to do a kwanjula without spending so much money. Until next week, bye-bye.